Alright, here comes the scary part. It works! I've had so many people tell me, dude, never wash your engine, you're gonna blow something up. And to be honest with you, there's a really good chance that I've just gotten lucky every single time. But I've done this like 30, 40, 50 times. I don't even know how many times, man. I like to keep my engine clean. Here's the light itself. Yeah, look at this. Look at that. It's got a condom on it to keep it from getting infected or scratched up. Look at that, man. Crazy. And it's curved. See how it's curved? So this will fit perfectly inside of there. And I wanted it hidden because I didn't want this thing out in the open where somebody could snag it. And, you know, I'm only really using it out in the country on back roads and, you know, when we're out boondocking in the middle of nowhere and stuff. These kind of lights really come in handy. I've already got an HID kit on this and that helps a lot, but still out in the country, it's nice to have some real light. So, let me set this down. Oh wow, there's a lot of dirt down in there. And a dead bee. Woo. Man, maybe I should paint this while I have it off. It'd be kind of cool if it was black. I don't know. Alright. I think that it would work just like this. The problem is, and maybe it's not a problem. I hope it's not a problem. I really hope it's not a problem, but I should be able to just drill 2 holes in here and mount it just like that. Here's the thing that might be an issue. This. See this thing? Oh wait, I closed this to the water. That might be an issue. So it's doing it. We got 2 problems here. Come on. First problem is the light is hitting this. Second problem is it's hitting this. I don't know what this is. It looks like it's some kind of sensor. Is it a temperature sensor or something? I don't know if putting this on the back side is going to mess anything up. I'm going to have to do it though. I don't think it will, man. I think it might have been supposed to be back there. Because it's got this little hole cut out right here. Yeah, I'm just going to put it back there for now. So, I'm going to flip this over. The light can go forward because this isn't touching this. And it's the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to drill the holes out a little bit more and push the whole light forward. And I think it should work perfectly. But check this out. The lights are lined up perfectly with these lines. Isn't that rad? That is so cool. It's like absolutely perfect. Alright, let me drill this out and make this fit. Alright, take 2 on this sucker. I moved the light up. One of the things you probably, or I should probably be thinking about is heat. Electronic components don't like heat. And this light is going exactly where a lot of heat is, but there's also a lot of wind, so I think it'll be alright. Dude, it fits! It fits! This is awesome! Man, look at this frickin' thing. This is nuts! So another thing that somebody's probably going to comment in the section is this is going to block your radiator now. I used to have the condenser for the AC up here, which blocked the radiator way more than this thing does. So I'm not worried about that at all. It fits though. This is rad, man. It looks like it's pointed up a little bit. So I think before I bolt it in, I'm going to tilt it like 1 click. Alright, so before I start bolting that grill back on and putting everything back together, I gotta figure out my wiring, because my wire's down on the bottom of this. So this end with the relay and the fuse and the ground and the hot wire and everything is gonna go over next to the battery, which is also the place where I can run this white wire into the cab to the switch. So I'm actually gonna use the full length of this thing. It's got 2 outputs on here. I'm gonna tape over this one so that it doesn't short out on something or ground out or whatever, and use the one on the very end. So I'm just going to take electrical tape and wrap this puppy up and get started routing everything. So for this wire, it comes pre-tinned, so you can solder it if you want to. I don't want to, so I'm not. But I've got the perfect size heat shrink crimps here that are good quality. So I'm going to use these instead. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where'd it go? There it is. So I've got a and this is like part of it came with the van, little grounding point right here. So I'm going to take my ground and stick it behind here, like so, and stick this relay on here. So it's real easy to access. And then tighten this down. And that'll be in place so that my ground's taken care of. Now I gotta deal with the hot cable. And I can either do that straight to the battery, or on a lot of vans, you've got these accessory... Does that show up on camera? Can you even see that? No. Here. You got these 2 little... No, I'm just kidding, I didn't get shocked. Accessory areas right here. So I'll probably just put it on like that. Will it fit? Nah, it's not going to fit in there. Will it fit on the battery post? No. It will fit on this one though, for sure. Yeah, I'll put it on this one. Alright, so I was digging through the box because I just want to make sure I didn't forget anything. And I found this warranty card. It's got a 2-year warranty on it, which covers shipping damage, condensation, and other quality defects. Does not cover neglect, improper use, abuse, accidental damage, or unauthorized disassembly. That's totally understandable and sounds kind of awesome, actually. And the light bar has a 2-year warranty. The mounting accessories, 2 years. The LED emergency lights, I don't think that's this. And the wiring harness, 1 year. So you just contact... you can read this if you want. That's pretty cool. And then here's the harness, or the harness wiring diagram. That's pretty cool, man. So I got a little impatient, and I decided that I want to test this thing out. So the way I've got it mounted, I've got the relay here with the ground directly behind it. It's bare metal behind there. It's a really good quality ground. People who know what they're talking about will tell you to always disconnect the negative battery terminal on your battery whenever you're messing with anything electrical or anything that could mess with anything electrical. I did not do that because I'm a dumbass, but I suggest you do. Anyway, I got it all wired up just temporarily. I just wanted to see what it looked like, so check this out. Whoa! Look at that. Look at that, man. It is insane. It's not coming through the camera well at all, but that is insane bright. That is crazy. I'm not looking at that with my eyes. I kind of look at it from the side, though. Look at that, dude. That looks sick. Let me give you a little one of these. Jeez. Okay, so here's a scoop with this. This is a switch I want to use. Look, it says zombie lights on it. Can you read that? It says zombie lights on it. It's awesome. But it's got all these pins, and I don't know what this goes to, so I'm going to have to pull this thing apart a little bit. I had it wired up for some other lights, so maybe I can reuse this. I don't know. I gotta get online and figure out how to wire up the switch because it's got 5 pins. I don't know what all the pole pieces do, so I gotta figure that out. Alright guys, so I've been working on this for a while, and Evie came and brought me a cheeseburger. I had like a food coma for a while, so I was like, just trying all this stuff. And I got this wire from my light switch, which is it turns on when the car is on, and it dims and brightens when you turn up and down the brightness to all the dash stuff. And it works great for my tack that I put up. Here, let me show you. I put a little tack up here because I thought it was badass. And works great for that. Check this out. I turn the switch on, and it turns on, and then it goes up and down with the brightness. For some reason, when I take a wire from that exact same lead to this switch, the light turns on. And I have no idea. It must be that the ground is disconnected or something when that switch is not on, instead of just not allowing the positives to touch or whatever. I don't know what's going on with that. That's beyond me. I'm done with that. I looked for the high beam wire for so long, and I looked for it online. I've probably spent 3 hours on trying to figure that out. So at this point, my only real option is to wire from the actual headlight high beam, take the wire inside to the switch, have another wire going from the switch to the relay. I don't want to deal with that stuff, man. So I'm just gonna call it. I don't have any wire. I'd have to go buy a wire and do all that. So I've given up on the wiring to the high beam thing for now. It'll be easy to do later. Maybe I'll use it for a while, and if I find out that I really need it, then I'll rewire it later. But for now, I already got this hot wire here, and I got it all connected. I found a diagram that explained the switch, which is actually pretty complicated. It's got 5 things on it. This side is the ground. This is the hot coming in. This is to the thing you're trying to power, and this is a dimmable light from the dash, which I did, and it just turns itself on, which is really weird. I don't know why. And then it just stays on all the time, so that's gonna kill my battery. But now you flip this, and I don't know how you'll be able to see that. Oh, you can see that. Look at that. It works. It's done. And in good time, too. The sun is getting ready to set. So I'm going to throw this dash back together and then go out and test this sucker out, man. This is going to be sweet. I've always wanted one of these lights on this van. When I first started building, I was like, man, I want to get one of these lights. But at the time, they were super expensive. They were like $300-400 bucks for a halfway decent one. And I was like, that is too much for a light. But here we are, 3-4 whatever years later, and you can get them dirt cheap. So check out the link in Amazon if you want one of these. I love these things. I highly recommend them. I was given to it by the people to review, and my review is that they are totally bitchin', so check them out. Alright, so the sun's still kind of out, but it's pretty dark. So this is the low beams of the HID 55 watt set. That's the high beams added to it. I have this this fan modded to be low and high at the same time, so not that great. Like, you can see, but it's not that great. Now check this out. This is the low beams plus the light bar. Boom! Oh my god! Look at the difference. What? And here's the high beam plus the light bar. High beam doesn't even make a difference at this point. There's one little strip where you can see it kind of makes a difference. Oh man, let's go out in the country and see what we can find. It'll be darker out there by the time we get there. Alright, so we're out on a beautiful country road. Oh, there's a car coming. Hold on a second. This is the low beams though. The sun is still kind of out. You can see this camera is wicked good at low light. Alright, here's high beams. It helps. It helps a lot. Like, look at that. It helps a lot. And then here is the the light bar. Night and day. Like, literally. Look at that. Light bar, no light bar. Light bar, no light bar. Crazy. There's low beam, high beam, low beam, high beam, light bar. This is sick, dude. I've always wanted to have lights like this. This is awesome, man. It lights it up like it's daytime. Dang, dude. And it goes everywhere, too, because of the curved design. The straight one that we have on the express fan is, it doesn't spread like that. Let me turn on the light. It doesn't spread like that. It's very straightforward, and that's mostly what you get. You get a little bit off to the sides, but not like this one. This one's crazy. Is that a cop? Are you a cop? I think that's a cop, so I'm gonna turn this off. Alright guys, here is the final test before I let you guys go. Oh man, this is low beams right here. Here's high beams. Look at the difference. Low, high, and here's the light bar. Look at that, dude. Oh man. Literally night and day difference. That is insane. Absolutely insane. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.
Love yourself!